I understand. Yes. See you this evening. I also can't wait to see you. I want you too much, my love. Okay. I really have to go now, I'm busy. Bye, my baby. Why are you here again? I told you not to come in here like this way anymore. It's over between us, now please, get out of here.
Watch where you're going.
The victim's name was Samuel Gash. He was the director of the Gash Corporation. It's strange how he died. There were only his prints on the weapon. The office door was closed. The window too. All closed from the inside. The office key, among other things, was on the desk, and the caretaker was certain that no other copies existed. It looks like he committed suicide by shooting himself in the head.
Yes, indeed this room was all locked from the inside, and it might seem like a suicide. But there's one thing you haven't noticed. Assistant Robbie, I'm disappointed in you.
And what is that thing I wouldn't have noticed? Mercedes, come on, explain to me.
Come here with me, now I'll explain to you. Take a good look at the gun and the victim's hand. Are not they supposed to be blood-stained? They don't even have a sketch. It's like he was shot from a distance. Here someone is making fun of us.
You're right. Both the gun and the victim's hand show no blood. So, if he didn't commit suicide, how did the guilty get out of the office and leave everything locked inside?
What the fuck do I know? Who do you think I am? The magical fairy? Listen, I'm going to ask the employees a few questions. In the meantime, you keep looking in here, and if you find something strange, let me know.
Okay, see you later.
Hello to everyone who was there to find the victim first.
It was me. I was washing the corridors like every morning. I had knocked on the director's door to ask him if I could come in and clean his office, but I did not receive any answer. So, I peeked through the lock and saw that he was on the ground.
I understand. Listen, do you by any chance know if the director was hated by anyone? Someone who held a grudge against him for some reason?
The director was always good to all of us. He had no enemy.
How do you know? Who are you?
My name is Rosella. I'm the assistant director of the Gash Corporation. My office is upstairs, in correspondence with the director's office. We all got along well with him. I can't believe they killed him. Please shed some light on this matter.
Look, there's a nice camera up there. Is it possible to see all the footage from this morning?
But sure, come with me.
Okay, that's when he walked into his office, and so far I don't seem to see anything strange. Run the tape forward. And who the fuck is that?
He is a former employee of the company. He was fired a week ago, and since then he has been coming to pee in the corridors every day, out of spite.
Don't tell me you discovered the body in this shitty way.
Here, that's me who had come to clean the corridor. I had seen that the pee had also entered under the door of the director's office, so I knocked to clean inside. But when I did not get an answer, I got suspicious. I peeked through the lock and realized that he was slumped to the ground. The door was locked, so I ran for help. And here we broke down the door.
From these shots, it seems that no one suspicious has entered or left the office. The matter is very strange indeed.
Who the hell is this girl?
I got really bored. I'm not understanding anything anymore. But how the fuck is that possible?
Mercedes, look. In the director's desk drawer, I found this strange photo of a Chinese girl.
Have any of you ever seen her? Can you tell me who the Chinese one is?
Now excuse me, gentlemen, but as the assistant director, I have a lot of work to do. Excuse me.
Is it possible that no one knows anything about this matter?
If I may, I first noticed a strange thing.
And what would you have noticed?
When I saw the director on the ground, I noticed that he was not wearing his usual red watch. He always wears it, every day. I saw it for him yesterday too.
So you say he always wore it?
Yes, always. For about 2 or 3 years, he always wore it. Today is the first time I've seen him without.
From the shots we saw, it seemed to me that he wasn't wearing it even before he died.
Then, there is still another strange thing. Until a few weeks ago, Mr. Gash had his car, always red, but a few days ago he had repainted yellow.
I understand. Okay, thanks. It can't be suicide. If this guy had shot himself in the head, he would have had blood on the gun, and on his hand as well. This poor fellow was killed, I'm sure. Let me see the photo of that Chinese girl better.
Do you think it has something to do with this case? We have no data on who she might be, or where to find her.
You're wrong this time too, Assistant Robbie. On the back wall, you can see a checkered flag. That seems to me the symbol of the strip club, the pole position. This girl is a strip dancer. I go in to look for her. You stay still at the entrance in case you see her pass.
Okay, don't worry.
Hi, do you know if a Chinese girl works here?
Why do you want to know it?
I'm from the police. I'm conducting an investigation.
You find her in the dressing room. Soon she has to perform.
Thank you very much. See you.
Who are you? What do you want from me?
Agent Mercedes, I'm with the police. Now I'm going to ask you some questions. Do you understand?
What do you want from me?
By any chance, do you know Mr. Gash? He was found dead inside his office, and in his desk drawer was this photo. This is you. See? Why did he have this photo?
I do not know what you are talking about. I don't know Mr. Gash and I don't know why he had my photo. I did not do anything. I am innocent.
Keep calm. Nobody here is accusing you. I just want to understand why he had this photo. Look, I was told that Mr. Gash had a red watch, but strangely it disappeared. Maybe that's the one there? Goddamn Chinese. She fucked me.
Hey you, stop. Where do you think you're going? You were running away, right? You killed Mr. Gash, confess.
Leave me alone. I'm innocent.
We'll see. Now you stay here until my colleague arrives.
That fucking ugly Chinese girl locked me in. Damn it. And she also took away her watch. Now how the fuck do I get out of here?
Hey, look what a hottie.
What a hot girl, oh my god.
Oh no, and now where the fuck do I get off? What a bad situation.
Hey, but it's Mercedes. Go Mercedes, I caught the Chinese girl. You have plenty of time to show off, come on.
Robbie, you too? What the fuck? Okay, then. I have no other choice left. Thank you all guys. I am very happy that you enjoyed it. Yeah, how much money?
Good Mercedes, you were fantastic.
Where did you think you were running away? Now we will take you to the police station and you will tell us everything.
If she was running away, it means she is the guilty, I'm sure.
We'll see. Hey, what the fuck do you want?
We want an encore.
Encore. Again, baby.
Now I'm busy. Maybe another time. Oh no, the Chinese girl got away. Holy shit, Robbie has the keys to the car. Damn, what the fuck? You are really bored, guys. Give me these fucking skates.
Now I should be safe.
Get out of this fucking car. Now you tell me the whole truth. Why were you running away? You killed him, right?
I told you I did not do anything. I am innocent. You don't arrest me.
If you didn't do anything, why did you run away all over Vice City?
Because I'm afraid that you arrest me, and I did not do anything.
And then tell me why Mr. Gash had a photograph of you. And you had his red watch.
He had taken that pictuli of me. The night before he had come to my house full sex, and he had forgotten the lead watch from me. We had an appointment at pole position tonight, and I'll give him back the watch. Ms. Telgash and I only had sex for a few weeks. He and I just have fun. I would have no reason to kill Ms. Telgash.
So, you're telling me that you were only together for fun. And you had that watch just by chance because he forgot it yesterday at your house. Right?
Right. I did not kill Ms. Telgash. I swear.
I understand, but I don't trust anyway. Now come with me to the police station.
I see you pissed off. I see you saddened. I see you annoyed. I know, you failed. Never again at the bottom of the class with the approved institute, Giustino tomorrow. Institute Giustino tomorrow. Culture with a capital Q. Institute Giustino tomorrow. Accelerated scientific high school courses. Classical high school. Modern high school. Even with use of computers. Some examples. High school license in just 2 years. Secondary school license in 4 years. Institute Giustino tomorrow. And you too can say, guys, I've got a diploma.
Mercedes, the Chinese girl, doesn't want to confess. Her name is Toshiko Kassen. She has been working at pole position for a couple of years, and apparently she has only been dating the director of the Gash Corporation for a couple of weeks. She told us that there were no problems between them and that she would have no reason to kill him. She was expecting Mr. Gash to come to her tonight, because they had an appointment at pole position, and on that occasion she would return his watch. For the all rest, there is no evidence to blame her.
There is no evidence, no. If that girl does not want to confess, she will only be accused of resisting and attacking a public official.
So that Chinese girl has nothing to do with this crime.
I don't know what to tell you anymore.
Anyway, now that I think about it, before I found the photo of that Chinese girl, in Mr. Gash's desk drawer I had found a strange invoice for the installation of an elevator. I forgot to tell you, but I don't know if it has anything to do with this case. Anyway, since we don't have any evidence, I think that Yellow Girl has nothing to do with it anymore.
Sorry, what did you say? Repeat the last sentence.
I said that Yellow Girl has nothing to do with it, because Chinese people have yellow skin.
Yellow? Yellow and red?
Mr. Gash, until a few weeks ago, had a red car, but lately he has repainted it yellow.
My name is Rosella. I'm the assistant director. My office is upstairs.
Maybe I understood. We must return to make an inspection of the Gash company. Let's go. Show me that invoice on the elevator you told me about earlier.
Okay. Here, look.
Here it says that on July 13, 1985, an elevator was installed. We're in 1988 now, so it was 3 years ago. But to which elevator does this document refer? Why did the director keep this invoice in his drawer?
Let's try asking the guard if he knows anything.
You're right.
I assure you that there is only one elevator in the company, and this is it. It was installed 15 years ago and has never been changed.
So, are you telling me there are no other elevators in this whole building, right?
Exactly. Nothing was put on 3 years ago.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mercedes, can you tell me what it is that you understood earlier?
Now I'll explain to you. In my opinion, the director used to change the colors of his things in relation to the woman he was in love with, and therefore, I believe, before, he had a love story with Rosella, the assistant director.
How can you tell it? What makes you think so?
Assistant Robbie, is it possible you don't understand by yourself? The director had a love story with that Chinese girl for 2 weeks. Mr. Gash's car was red before, but recently he had repainted it yellow, in my opinion, in honor of the Chinese girl, because Chinese people are yellow, you said so. His car was first red because, maybe, he had a love story with Rosella, the assistant director. If you think about it, she always wears red, and has red hair.
Now that you mention it, it's true, and not only the car, but the office door is red too.
His watch is also red. And now that I remember, the airship he used to sponsor his company is also red. Probably, if the director had not been killed, he would have changed all his other things to yellow as well.
But if you think it was the assistant director, then how the hell did she kill him, and walk away leaving everything locked up from the inside? You've also seen footage from the cameras, and no one suspicious has ever walked in, or out, of the office.
Unfortunately, ours are only conjectures. Until we figure out how she left it all closed, we can never blame her. Put it back in the drawer, come on.
Listen, I'm a little hungry. Let's go to eat. What time is it?
Damn. I forgot my watch at the police station.
You have Mr. Gash's watch, see from that.
You're right. But this watch is stopped. Wait a minute, this is very strange. I try to move the clock hands.
Oh shit, Mercedes, look.
Now I understand. That's the elevator that the invoice we read earlier was referring to. This watch is a kind of secret remote control. The director had only to move the hands of the clock as I did, To move the bookcase.
Perfect, then let's try to get inside.
Hey, what the fuck is going on? How is it possible? How did you find the elevator?
By now we have discovered you. It was you who killed him. You wanted to take revenge, as the director has betrayed you with the Chinese girl.
Where did you find that watch?
You were unlucky. The day before you killed him, the director forgot it at the Chinese girl's house. You probably would have made it disappear, but we found it. Now I'll tell you how you did it. You took the elevator to go downstairs. You made sure the director was alone in the room. And then you came out. You wore gloves so as not to leave your fingerprints on the weapon. You shot him with the silencer gun. You locked the door. You touched the weapon with the director's hand to get his handprints on it, and you put it on the ground. You made sure the window was closed too. You put the key on the desk. You searched the office for the red watch, but with little success. You did not know, in fact, that the Chinese girl had it. So you got bored, and you walked away.
Damn that damn Chinese girl. I thought that watch would never come out again. I thought the director threw it away.
You made too many mistakes. The pistol and the director's hand weren't bloodied. If he committed suicide, hand and pistol would have gotten dirty from the blood splatters. You probably did not give importance to this detail, or you did not notice it. You were convinced that you would never be discovered, because no one was aware of the secret elevator. Except you. And Mr. Gash.
Miss Rosella, I brought you the document you asked for.
Where the fuck do you think you're going?
If you are looking for Rosella, she went there.
Thanks, Mercedes. Hey, wait a minute, but that wasn't Mercedes.
But that was my Tommy. Hey Tommy, wait for me. Hey, Mercedes.
Hey, Mercedes, what's up?
Don't you think something is wrong?
You're right, something is wrong.
I have the impression that that girl is making fun of us. Do you agree?
Yes, I agree. Hey, there she is, that bitch.
Oh god no, what the fuck?
Ugly bastards. How did you dare to fire me? I will pee on the heads of all of you.
But you wanna explain what the fuck I have to do with it? You got my beautiful hair dirty, son of a bitch.
What the fuck are you looking at? Go back to work, slaves.
Excuse me, have you seen a bitch pass by here?
Yes, she went that way.
Many thanks. Damn that bitch, she made me lose my gun.
Here is my wonderful airship. I won't let them take that away from me too.
I'm sure she is up there.
Luckily, I got away with it. With my wonderful airship I will escape from Vice City, and I will rebuild a new life.
Not before I arrested you, bitch.
You again, damn it. Die.
Take this, you big bitch. Oh no, what the fuck? The airship crashes into that building. How the fuck does this thing fly? Hey you, wake up. We must stop the airship, otherwise we crash.
Oh no, Christ, the lever has broken. Now the airship is out of control. Goodbye.
Hey, where the fuck do you think you're going?
No, no, no. It was not supposed to happen. My wonderful airship is destroyed. This was not to happen.
I caught you.
Bad bitch, get me out of here. What the fuck are you doing? There is an unbearable smell. Let me out. I told you to open.
Be a good girl. Now you tell me why you killed the director of the Gash Corporation. You were jealous of the Chinese girl, right?
He didn't love me anymore. Ours was a great love, a great secret love. That elevator was the symbol of our love story. We used it to secretly meet in my office or his office, lock the door and have sex. It was all beautiful, all secret, and no one knew anything about it. 3 years ago, the company was closed for a few days, and we take the opportunity to have that elevator installed, without the knowledge of all the employees. But unfortunately, for 2 weeks, the director had known that damn Chinese girl of 20, and he had gone stupid. He did not understand that she did not love him as much as I loved him. Even my airship, it would no longer be red, the color he had chosen in my honor, but yellow, for that damn Chinese girl. The director would also fire me in a few days, and hire Toshiko in my place. I could not accept this whole situation. I was blinded by anger. And so I used the symbol of our love, the elevator, to eliminate him forever.
To eliminate him forever. But in this way, you have ruined your life even more, because you will go to jail for a long time.
Okay, but that's enough now. Get me out of here, I told you. Why don't you want to let me out?
You see, I want to make you stay a little longer. This is just the right place for you, as you are shit.
At one point, a guy pissed on my head, and I had to run to get a shampoo. Sorry if I left you alone.
I would like to understand, how the fuck did you become a cop?
Oh well, the important thing is that this case has now been solved.
I'm really tired now. I have to go on vacation.
Miss Mercedes, I told you I was innocent, did you see? I was not the killer.
Yes. We understood that you weren't the killer. I take this opportunity to make you my sincere apologies. How can I be forgiven for this mistake?
If you want, you can come to pole position to work with us. You are very good. The club with you will be very successful. Do you come to work with us?
Thank you. I was just about to go on vacation. I will be coming to work with you this summer.
Mercedes, we need you urgently. Another crime has occurred. You must leave immediately to investigate.
No, listen, make sure you don't fuck up. I'm on vacation now. I have to go on vacation, you know?
We miss a lot of men. Everyone has already gone on vacation and you are the only one here. Please, I implore you. You can't do this to us.
You know what? You take it in the ass.